John Cena finally explains why he tapped out in his final match. Cena opens up honestly about his retirement run. Cody Rhodes gets emotional during a podcast appearance. A major WWE retirement could be on the horizon. A fan does something unbelievably bizarre involving John Cena's last match, and much more. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications for daily wrestling content. Now let's jump straight into the stories. WWE is reportedly preparing for a collaboration with the hit Netflix series Stranger Things. Multiple reports indicate that a crossover is planned, although the exact details are still being kept under wraps. What we do know is that WWE Raw airs on Netflix, and new episodes of Stranger Things are set to drop very soon. That alone makes this partnership make complete sense from a business standpoint. Whether it's actors appearing on Raw, themed marketing, or even wild on-screen segments, the door is wide open. Has never been afraid to go all in with crossovers before. We've seen everything from celebrities to over-the-top cinematic elements at ringside. So don't rule out something completely unexpected here. However it plays out, this is clearly a big deal for WWE moving forward. John Cena's in-ring WWE career may be over, but that doesn't mean his story is finished. It's being reported that WWE has been quietly working on a brand new John Cena documentary, focused entirely on his retirement journey. Documentary crews were present during his final stretch, and the project is tentatively being targeted for a mid-2026 release. The documentary is expected to be separate from WWE's ongoing Netflix projects, and could potentially land on a streaming platform at a later date. The goal appears to be giving fans a deeper behind-the-scenes look at Cena's final year, including moments we never saw on television. With Cena also signing a long-term ambassador deal, it wouldn't be surprising to see him appear on WWE programming again in a non-wrestling role to help promote the project. Next up, Nikki Bella has spoken openly about the criticism she's received online. During a recent podcast appearance, Bella addressed harsh comments aimed at her personal life following a very public and difficult period. She explained that many of the insults being thrown her way are wildly inaccurate and based on assumptions rather than facts. Nikki made it clear that she's been focused on healing, personal growth, and her wrestling career. Instead of letting negativity define her, she's leaned fully into her WWE return, which was originally expected to be short-term. That comeback has since grown into a meaningful run, featuring high-profile matches and an ongoing storyline involving the women's championship scene. Nikki emphasized that she's choosing progress over negativity, both inside and outside the ring. John Cena recently appeared on Cody Rhodes' podcast, and some of his comments instantly became some of the most talked-about moments in wrestling. When asked about his favorite moment in wrestling, Cena surprisingly pointed to CM Punk's appearance in Saudi Arabia, specifically Punk taking accountability for past comments and addressing the crowd directly. Cena described the moment as powerful, emotional, and deeply human. He praised Punk for facing the situation head-on, owning his words, and showing personal growth in front of the world. According to Cena, moments like that often fly under the radar but represent what wrestling can truly be at its best, emphasize that accountability, humility, and growth matter just as much as championships and matches. One of the biggest talking points in wrestling recently was John Cena tapping out in his final match, and even smiling while doing it. Now Cena has finally explained the thinking behind that decision. Cena compared the moment to taking a final breath, describing it as a peaceful ending rather than defeat. He explained that the match was meant to represent closure. The idea of holding on just long enough to say goodbye before finally letting go, said the entire day was emotionally intense and meaningful, and by the time the moment arrived, he felt complete. Cena made it clear that this was not about weakness, but acceptance. This explanation strongly suggests that Cena himself had major input in how his final match ended, shifting responsibility away from WWE creative decisions and reframing the moment as deeply personal. While Cena's retirement run received mixed reactions from fans, Cena himself views it very differently. During the podcast, Cena described the run as beautiful, even acknowledging that things didn't go exactly as originally planned. He hinted that certain high-profile names leaving the picture forced WWE to pivot creatively. Despite that, Cena believes the matches and moments he did get were special. He made it clear that he has no interest in criticizing WWE, especially considering his continued relationship with the company and a likely Hall of Fame induction in the future. Simply put, Cena is at peace with how everything played out. According to Cena himself, the immediate future is simple: health, rest, and family. He revealed that he has some medical appointments lined up, followed by an extended break focused entirely on spending quality time with loved ones. Cena also noted that any future WWE appearances will be handled professionally, stating that his on-screen presence going forward will reflect his new chapter in life. Cody Rhodes, meanwhile, became emotional after the podcast ended, later sharing how meaningful the moment was for him. He described Cena as a mentor friend, and one of the greatest teachers he's ever had in the business. It has now been confirmed that John Cena's final match set a brand new WWE record. Saturday night's main event reportedly produced the largest arena gate in company history. What makes this even more impressive is that the show wasn't a premium live event. The demand for tickets was enormous, leading many fans to question why the event wasn't held in a stadium. Regardless, the record proves just how massive of a draw Cena remained until the very end. Replacing that level of consistency at the top of the card will not be easy. There's also some good news regarding a WWE star who recently suffered a scare. Raquel Rodriguez was placed into concussion protocol following a brutal spot on Raw that left her with a visible injury. Thankfully, new reports confirm that she has been medically cleared to return to the ring. This is a major relief, especially with Rodriguez currently involved in a key storyline. A long absence would have stalled significant momentum. Now for one of the strangest stories you'll hear all week. A fan recently attempted to sell a bag of air supposedly captured during John Cena's final match. The listing included photos, a label, and a handwritten note claiming authenticity, with an absurd asking price. The listing has since been removed, but fans were left scratching their heads over just how far some people are willing to go for memorabilia. Let's just say, buyer beware. Finally, let's talk about another possible retirement. Seth Rollins recently spoke about his in-ring future, admitting that while he still has years left, he's becoming more aware that his career is closer to the end than the beginning. Rollins explained that while he hasn't thought about his final match yet, there's a growing sense of urgency to accomplish everything he wants before that day eventually comes. When Rollins does step away from the ring, many believe he's destined for a major backstage role due to his experience and leadership. What do you mean? Something big is coming, and WWE fans can feel it. The signs are all there, the timing is strange, and the silence is way too loud. So let's speculate, who's really pulling the strings right now? Is a shocking betrayal about to happen when nobody expects it? Is a forgotten rivalry about to explode again? Or is a return already locked and that's going to break the internet? Drop your wildest theories in the comments, because WWE has a history of hiding its biggest moves in plain sight. Sometimes the clues are right in front of us, and we miss them. Now make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell.